here in this time. But he might. Oh, there are Vikings and there are Marines, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to take this out. Oh no, that tank is just sitting there at 1 HP. Okay, there we go. But he might be able to take out that next tank. But that is not a good attack with the Mutalisks either. Oh, that's a lot of resources lost by our Zerg friend. Let's look at the resources. About 1,200 more resources lost by Eurus. Here comes the Zerglings. They're gonna get killed by all the tanks. Holy crap, son! This is gonna be a massacre. He's going to clean up all of these Marines, but at what cost? That's a lot of Zerglings done. They're going to come in and they're going to try and kill these tanks and kill these SCVs. Not a bad idea, but they're not. But those SCVs are not attacking, so it's pretty easy for the Zerglings to not pay attention to them, and they will get cleaned up, and then they will siege up and defend that base. So good defense by MATIMAN. 3 attacks by Eurus that were not very effective after that first one that was amazing. And just killed everything and denied that expansion. Very good job by Eurus by that time. And then afterwards, he just kind of like, I'm going to throw these units away. And that's not what you want to do. You can afford to do it as a Zerg player more than anyone else. But you never want to throw away your units. And I think he's got a whole mess of Mutalisks. How many Mutalisks does he have? 12 only at this point. And a Greater Spire coming up with Zerg Flyer Attack level 1, so he might be thinking about going heavy Mutalisk at some point during this game. But I think he's going to want to stick with his Zergling attack, because his Zerglings are 2-2, and they've got Baneling speed, and that is a very effective measure against many, many things that the Terran has to offer. Big patrol, I believe, of, yeah, this is a patrol of Marines. Not a bad idea, actually. Just making sure that nothing comes out. You don't want to do it with your entire army, though, because if a Zerg attack, or any attack really, comes over here from the side and just hits all of these units out of position, it will be a complete massacre. More Banelings coming in as I'm saying this, so if those Banelings run into this line, there's not enough Marine coverage to take care of them before they run into the line and kill absolutely everything. That being said, there is Marine level 3 attack coming up, along with ship weapons and plating level 2. He wants to make sure that those medevacs stay alive against the threat of Corruptors and Mutalisks, which there are plenty of Corruptors out here, 16 in that little batch right there. But there's a lot of Banelings. That is a whole lot of Banelings, and only more will come, I believe. Judging from the playstyle that has been happening in this game, many, many Banelings, many, many Zerglings, and just a smattering of Mutalisks, just to keep the threat in the air, make him build a little bit more missile turrets. Oversaturated at his natural. I believe he's oversaturated at his 3rd as well. So he's got a whole bunch of SCVs and nothing to do with them. Holy mass production Batman. That's the 2nd time I've used that Batman joke. I will not make any more references to it because that is terrible. Almost at 200, and he has a lot of production. He's got 3 starports, what seems to be 2 factories is all. And blah blah blah, 10 barracks, 6 with reactors. That is a lot of Marines he's going to be cranking out, and I don't know how effective that'll be against a whole mess of Banelings without really a whole lot of micro, and I don't know if he has enough micro to do this. 200 for Eurus, so he can't get any more units. He has a bunch of Corruptors down at the bottom waiting to turn them into Broodlords to take out this base, and this is a pretty big base too. A lot of the army is here. That's oh my gosh, how many medevacs is that? 18 medevacs. That is ridiculous, and they've all got so much energy. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous how many medevacs that is. That's a whole lot of supply that he could have freed up for more tanks, more Marines, more something other than medevacs, more Vikings even. Medevacs, great as a support troop, but you do not want to mass them at that level because there's just so little they can do at that point. You run into a bunch of Banelings, it doesn't matter how fast those medevacs can heal them because they are going to die. A little scouting party, he's going to see that. He's going to see that tank, he's going to pick it off because, hey, free tank. Gotta love it. But that gold base is going to go down, I think. No, the Banelings are going to come in and destroy everything. Oh my gosh, so many Banelings. Zerglings running around trying to get us around, but it doesn't matter because those Banelings are going to kill everything. And those medevacs are like, well, what do we do now? We got to retreat. And just so much lost for MATIMAN. That was terrible. And those Vikings are just like, gee, I wish we would have been here so we could do nothing at a different time. Didn't even take down the hatchery, and those corruptors are going to come in and say, hey, Viking, get the hell out of here. We don't want your kind here. Holy crap, what an attack. What a counterattack, I should say, by Eurus, just destroying all of his army. All of MATIMAN's army. Mass exodus of SCVs up to this other base that is just about to be completed. Lack of micro is going to be going down, and those SCVs are going to run all the way down. That is not what you want to... Oh, wait, no, they won't. He will get them. So that was a good job to catch that before it got too ridiculous. But that is a whole lot of SCVs on one base, and they just take out this base. This base was done while I was talking about that. I apologize profusely for that. But there were nothing there anyway. I mean, there was just a bunch of Zerglings. They ran down there and they killed it. I mean, there was no army to defend it. He has no army. Let's see what the army count is actually at this point. 118. So actually he does have quite a bit of army, but it's all holed up in his main base. That is a turtling Terran if you've ever seen one. I believe he's going to try and scoop all of them up and try and move them up to this base because that's where all of his income is coming from. But this production is probably going to be very lightly defended, only with these tanks, I believe. But we've got this orbital command. He's going to come over here, and I believe will be repaired in time from one of these SCVs working on the refinery. Don't want that orbital command to go down for no reason. Eurus has a 4th base up on the north hand side, but that gold has just done so much good for him. He's got a lot of money. A little bit of a slip of a micro there. And there comes the corruptor. He's going to intercept these. Oh my gosh, these medevacs are going to get caught out of position. They might try and drop here because that's all they can do. That is a whole lot of medevacs that was lost, though, and a whole lot of marines that was also lost. And these corruptors will be taken out, but not before taking out almost half of the medevacs. Oh, with Stim coming up, making those medevacs use their thing. I'm not sure if that was a great idea, but here comes a bunch of Zerglings, and they're going to surround this thing that he's not going to scoop up. And here comes a whole bunch of Banelings again, going to kill every single marine. No, that's not going to work. Get out of this game. Holy crap, what an attack. Oh, it's still a pretty good supply from MATIMAN. I don't know where all of this thing is. It must be from the tanks or something, because I don't know. But he has 75, which is a good amount of things. Oh my gosh, there's Banelings coming in. Oh my god, it's going to kill all of these SCVs. Oh my gosh, oh my holy lord. Blood and bone and Baneling bile flying through the air and just destroying every single SCV in the world. There are no SCVs up there, these two, and they will get picked off by these Zerglings and Banelings. That is not what you want to see as any player. It's every single one of your workers and everything you hold dear to your life taken away in an instant by Banelings. Oh my gosh. 3 SCVs going to come down and sacrifice their life to these Zerglings for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but more corruptors on the way, and they see this command center like, oh, look at that. We're going to pick off your command center. Orbital command at this point, but you know what I mean. Just giant force of Zerg right now, and Terran has no income, I don't believe. Yeah, 0 income for both minerals and gas. I think this is the death throes of our Terran player. Oh man, that was brutal. Oh my gosh. And he's going to make another... Doesn't he have his... No, it went... Did it go down? Did he not repair it? Holy crap. But as a Terran, he's like, okay, he's going to move this one down and try and long distance mine from that. But these Zerglings are just going to come in and kill all of these missile turrets because, hey, why not? They can. They're going to come in and just kill everything they can. They're just having fun at this point. Picking the bones of this base. In the meantime, though, they're going to take out this gold base just in time for it to not be useful anymore. Perfect timing. All of those drones are just going to sit there now, but they're going to get destroyed by 3-3 tanks and 3-3 marines. MATIMAN, say what he has about losing all of his army. His upgrades are top notch. Baneling's going to come in, try and do their damage. No, wait, they're going to come around. They're going to come down, but they're going to get killed by that tank. No high ground view at this point. Oh, but here comes the drones. Oh, and here comes a bunch of Zerglings, but they're going to get taken out by those things. Banelings running themselves into the tanks. Not the greatest use of Banelings. Oh my gosh. And these tanks are actually taking out more of his force than the Zerglings, I believe, because that is just so many Zerglings and so few Marines. But these medevacs are going to come in and just OP heal the crap out of these Marines. And then I think like 1 or 2 of them might die, but they are going to survive. As much as that makes a difference, there's Broodlords in his base just messing everything up, destroying everything. This game is pretty much over. All we've got is a few Marines and some medevacs. And the medevacs are going to completely abandon the Marines for some reason. And these mules should be like, hey, look, Marines, let's kill them. They are 3-3 though, so they will kill these 3 Mutalisks. But these Broodlords have assured Eurus of his victory. Nothing that MATIMAN can do, trying to pick up all his buildings and move him over here. I don't quite know what he's expecting to do after that, but he leaves the game, and that's it. After the Zerg player, Eurus, he is now my friend, as you know, he has been revealed. Great first attack on that 3rd base to deny it and to take care of all of like almost 1,000 minerals worth. I put him well in the lead. And then great use of Banelings to destroy several attacks and every single SCV that MATIMAN had. It was just completely ridiculous, that attack. I've never seen anything like that. Quite the game. I'm glad to be back with my new microphone. Hopefully I'll be able to do more of this every day for you people that like my casts. And that'll be all for me today. I'm coming back from you very soon. I'm going to be really excited with this new microphone, and I will see you all later.